And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that lovely Brutal OST as we have returned with ESL Open Cup Europe number 228. We've returned with the grand finals. We've been following Hero Marine through his escapade of Protoss players. We saw Hero Marine up against Mana. We saw Geralt up against MaxPax, and in the end, we saw MaxPax bring Hero Marine down in the lower semifinals. And now he's up against a Zerg player instead. As a reminder, we just saw MaxPax take down Su in a best of 5 grand finals in ESL Open Cup Americas. Now he's up against Lambo instead. A very different kind of player. I would say that I would actually rate Lambo a little bit higher than Su at the moment. Su is still, of course, kind of regaining his footing here, has been investing quite heavily, or a little bit more heavily into StarCraft as of late, thanks to being picked up by his new team. Meanwhile, Lambo has always been active here and has been improving. I'm ready to see how he fares against MaxPax. Game 1, Golden Aura. Let's go. Let us go. Already some more sane maps that I would be expecting to be seeing here. We saw some more aggressive maps from Su and MaxPax. We saw Dynasty, Ghost River, and Amphion, if you remember. But now we're loading into Golden Aura, and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Golden Aura, we have our Danish Protoss player, the Red Protoss representing Storm Gaming. Ooh, it is MaxPax. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the German Zerg player, not the Terran, the Blue Zerg representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Lambo. See if he can avenge his fallen countryman here. As Gabe did go down earlier 2-0, now Lambo, he stands up to take his place. After the finals, we'll go over the brackets, and I'm really curious to see who Lambo faced off against in those semis. We'll get there, Until then, Lambo forced like the unnatural. Natural, it's going to be a hatch gas full standard opener, just forced into a little bit more of a compromised position. There was a time where this would mean, okay, we see a Twilight Council follow up into Glaive Adepts, for example, but nowadays this is a lot more standard, and Zerg players have been a little more accustomed to defending in this position. So it should still be a Stargate. Now, another important thing to bear in mind, as we just saw quite a bit of MaxPax's PvZ against Su, is that we saw a lot of aggression. We saw a lot of 3-base all-ins. I was a little bit surprised. I'm not used to seeing that out of MaxPax, but out of the 3 games against Su, 2 of them he went for a 3-base all-in, and 1 of them he opened up Glaive Adept into DT, so he was hyper aggressive against Su. I'm curious if that's a one-off, or if he is just feeling a little bit spicier this week. We'll see if that's kind of a trend that we're going on, or if it was just his series versus Su. My eyes are now a lot more on MaxPax, as otherwise I would have just assumed just standard play, Stargate into Oracle into a 3-base, into further tech from there. For now, based on the pylon positioning, it looks like another Stargate opener out of MaxPax. I'm assuming that just because it's a little bit further out, a little bit closer to the edge of the main. Does reduce the time it takes for the Oracle to move out, but we'll see. We shall see. Meanwhile, back at home, Lambo working towards link speed, pulling out of gas. Saturating his natural, soon to be taking a third as well. Should be on the horizon here, as there's that Stargate for MaxPax. Again, if you want to go for a Twilight Council, usually you would throw down the pylon a little bit closer to the main, a little bit further back to make it more difficult to scout. If it's further out in the open, Stargate. So we should be going for that Oracle opener. First Adept is moving out, shading across the map, and we'll see if Lambo can keep up. For now, he's got 1 queen here at the natural, soon to be 2. Likewise, you have a queen in the main. Lings are on the way. And as it makes its way towards the middle line, we are able to keep up. We lose and we bleed out 1 Ling, but thankfully we keep all our drones alive. Second Adept is on the way. 3rd base was not delayed. And do we commit? We do! Not a lot of Lings, by the way. Not a lot of Lings here from Lambo, so we can just shave them off. Head towards the mineral line. Not much to stop them. Link speed does kick in, and MaxPax will get the hell out of there. Does shade out of the natural, out of the 3rd. First Oracle pops out. MaxPax is working towards his third. So far, everything has been quite standard. Has been normal, I should say. Oracle threading the main. We have 2 queens in position. The Spore is about to finish up as well. Likewise, we have 2 queens at the third. We'll see what MaxPax can get done, as he will pick off a Larva here at the natural. It's a Larva, not much else. Lambo's keeping up. The depths are able to shade into the natural base itself, but we have plenty of Lings in position. Oh, ooh, we do get a drone, but we shut down these initial units. Good defense so far by Lambo. Meanwhile, we do get into the third. Okay, 2 more drones. That's a lot of hull damage dealt on that Oracle. Meanwhile, where are the queens? Oh my god, they're out of position. They're here at the natural. We get 2 more drones. Nothing major yet. It's been some small pickoffs here and there. 4 drones in total, 6 Lings. So far, acceptable losses here from Lambo. He has minimized his losses. And we can stabilize on our 3 bases. We're okay. What's scary is that MaxPax still has 3 oracles on the map. He can still threaten these mineral lines. He can still get more damage done. Not just with those oracles, with these adepts as well. Behind this, we have a Forge, we have a Twilight Council, plus on a Blink on the horizon. Robo alongside them. As our adepts do threaten the third base, Creep is going to be knocked down. We do catch 2 tumors. But we don't commit. Now this Robo tells us that it looks like MaxPax is going to be taking up a little bit further here. And there it is. Charge is on the way. Not Blink. Okay, that is catching me a little bit off guard. Let's say managed to get 1 worker here at the third. Ooh, we shade into the main. Army not quite in position. We don't get many drone kills, but we die a lot of mining time. The drones are forced back. Likewise, Oracle's making their way into the main. Queens, thankfully, are in position. Lambo ready for this. Let's force MaxPax out. Once again, only 6 drones have fallen. 6 drones for 6 adepts. Good defense by Lambo. Very nice defense. It's still not over. Oracle threatens and does throw down a relation on the third. Get 1 more drone here. Oh, 2 more drones in the main. And behind this, we're building up towards a charge lot Archon composition. And how many gateways? Oh my god. That's going to be 9 gates on 3 bases. I spoke about this before. This isn't quite the 3-base all-in that I was expecting out of MaxPax. But we've seen a lot of 3-base play from MaxPax today. And we're seeing more. This is going to be a hefty timing here from our Protoss player. And we're pushing. The Zealot army has been spotted. Oh, we skipped the Roach Warren. No, shall we skip the Roach Warren? We're going Ling Hydra. Lambo's in trouble. Lambo's in a lot of trouble right now. He does cancel his Evo Chambers, working towards his Hydra upgrades. Hydras are amassing. Banelings are on the way. Without Roach Ravager, this is going to be a tough hold. Banelings, they need to be perfect here on those charge lots. Archons are on the way, though. We collapse into the Queens. Banelings, they morph in. Good control here from MaxPax. He pulls back those Zealots. The Banelings, they just get annihilated by those Archons. And we can keep pushing. We can reinforce. There's nothing to stop the Protoss. We get on top of the Queens. Hydras, they do nothing. Lings do nothing. GG gets called, and MaxPax takes game number 1. GG. Again, a very aggressive follow-up there from MaxPax, abusing or taking advantage of Lambo there for not having a Roach Warren, so for skipping it, for going straight into Ling Hydra instead. We were left vulnerable to whether it was 3-base charged out aggression or even 3-base Blink Stalkers. Regardless, it would have done a lot of damage there against our Zerg player, and Lambo getting caught with his pants down. GG, well played. MaxPax takes the lead. MaxPax does take a lead. And I'm curious if we're ever going to get a 4th. Because, again, we saw a lot of 3-base all-ins from MaxPax earlier today, and we're getting a lot more 3-base play. Are we going to get nothing but 3-base play? Is this going to be a fast finals? Or again, can Lambo bounce back? Curious how we approach things as we're loading into Crimson Court and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Crimson Court. We have our Danish Protoss player representing Storm Gaming, leading the series 1-0. It is MaxPax. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the German Zerg player, the blue Zerg representing Shopify Rebellion. Down to the series, looking to bounce back here and now to tie up the series. It is Lambo. We go. Once again, MaxPax forcing the unnatural. Natural Lambo taking the center base. Let's go. So we spoke about this earlier today, but this center base typically leads into an all-in. It is a very aggressive base to take here as a third or even as a natural, as we're taking it here. Has the Rich Vesian Gas Geyser. The power of this base isn't just the Rich Vesian Gas Geyser, which will allow you to get into a really hefty roach count to rush into roaches for the all-in, but it also allows you to spread creep. The creep is just launched forward here across the map towards the center base, towards the natural of the Protoss. This can lead, and this typically does lead into an all-in. But MaxPax is going to be aware of this. MaxPax, he should be able to get eyes on the opener of Lambo. His probe is being active across the map, gets eyes on the gas timing, on the pool timing as well. MaxPax is piecing this together. And we'll see how we can abuse this. How we can try to punish this base and the economy of Lambo and slow him down. We shall see. The other difficult thing about this map that we spoke about before is similar to Amphion. Crimson Court has a very secure third. You can mine through these mineral patches. You can expand here at the third base location, and to gain access to this third, you have to break through these rocks or mine through the minerals yourself. It will slow down aggression. It will slow down pushes. So MaxPax can actually opt to be a little bit greedy as well. If he's too greedy, though, he could just crumble here, but behind the might and the pressure of Lambo. Link speed is on the way. So far, we have not rushed into the Gas Geyser. Not yet. It's going to be a Stargate opener out of MaxPax. He does confirm that the base has been taken. He does see that there is no natural. There's nothing at the triangular third. But through deduction, he can assume that the center base is under control of Lambo. And now he confirms. Does confirm with the Adept. Shaves off a Ling. Doesn't get much else, but is denying mining time here at the natural. With the center base. Second base, you know what I mean. As the natural is now being taken. Now what's interesting to me is that Lambo has not rushed into the Gas Geyser, which is what we usually see. We're not taking advantage of this Gas Geyser yet. Adepts a shade into the mineral line. Drones are going down already. We get 2 workers. Very nice pickoffs from MaxPax. We'll shade away. Behind this, Oracles are amassing. We're going for a Twilight Council before the third base. Now, I'm getting deja vu. This should be for Glaive Adepts, but MaxPax already showed us earlier today versus Su that he is also a bit of a connoisseur of Heroes Blink all-in. So this could be for fast Glaives, this could be for fast Blink. Both are viable options here for MaxPax. As he's going over to 4 gates. Oracle has arrived. We shave off a good amount of drones. Gas is now being taken. Should be pulling back in soon. Lambo, he's bled out a decent amount so far. No game-ending damage by any means. There's that Roach Warren now on the way. Very early Roach Warren. The gas is now being taken. Creep is spreading. Lambo is getting ready for his push. He should be cutting workers soon. Should soon be cutting workers. It's going to be difficult, though, as he's bleeding out drones. And there it is. It's going to be Blink. So this is going to be leading into some Blink Stalker aggression. Very fast Blink here from Lambo. Sorry, from MaxPax. This is the same build that we saw on this very map against Su. Taking the center base. Taking the Rich Gas Geyser. Oh boy. And who do I favor? I mean, Lambo is building up towards his push, that is true. but he's going to be up against Blink Stalkers. With good enough Blink control, MaxPax can hold. But here come the Queens, and here comes the all-in. So Lambo is cutting workers at 40. It's going to be 40 drones. It's going to be basically a 2-base all-in, but the second base is the center base. With that extra gas. Queens are pushing forward. We're basically already encroaching upon the base of MaxPax. Lynx from behind. Roaches are amassing. Ravagers are on the way. And we have a second shield battery, sorry, a third shield battery in production. The first Queens are going down. We can't transfuse. One Queen does fall. Lynx, they try to come in from behind, but they force back. Shield batteries are holding on for now. Oracle's adding some DPS as well. And the Blinks have been sold. Overcharges pop, but the shield battery goes down. That was a bit of a premature overcharge on the weakened shield battery. Lynx, they're getting on top of the army, but the rest of the shield batteries, they're finishing up. And we do manage to blink away. Yeah, we're running out of steam, we're running out of Lynx, we're running out of Queens. We only have Ravagers, and now we can dive on top of the army. We can chase this down. Lynx are coming in. They do buy some time. They do protect those Ravagers a little bit longer. And we do get 10 probe kills. Not bad, but the base stands strong. The base stands strong. We have 4 more gates behind this. And soon it's going to be MaxPax's turn to be aggressive. Remember, MaxPax doesn't have a forge with this. He doesn't have additional gases, doesn't have any further tech. He's doubling down on Blink Stalkers. And he will be able to out-trade Lambo. And Lambo is still all in. He hasn't droned. Lambo may have been forced back, but he's still very much so all in. Here we go. Lynx from behind. Could be forcing a blink. The charge is popped. Ooh, big biles here on the Stalkers. Oh my god. The biles were insane. 4 Stalkers go down. We focus on that shield battery. Oh, but it does survive a little bit longer. Keeps that Stalker alive. Yeah, the concave is solid here, and Lambo once again running out of steam, running out of Lings. Do pile down some of those workers, but the Ravagers are exposed once again. We're diving on forward. Lings, they get here just in time. But again, good focus firing here from MaxPax. Leads out some Stalkers, but does hold. Still has that gas fully operational. And the longer this goes on, the better it is for MaxPax, as he has the better economy. We're running out of Lings. Lambo, bold! Stutter stepping forward. But the Oracles punish him. We focus on the Ravagers. We're down to 3. 3 Ravagers left. Down to 2. And the Ravagers are the backbone of Lambo's army. Down to 1 Ravager. And there's almost nothing left. GG gets called. MaxPax holds, and MaxPax takes a 2-0 lead. GG. GG, well played. A very aggressive playstyle from both players there. Lambo committing to his all-in. Unfortunately, Lambo's all-in was delayed because of how many drones he was losing in the lead up to the all-in, bleeding out a lot of workers there. Likewise, I really did enjoy the build of choice from MaxPax. We've seen Hero do this a lot, especially if he knows he's up against an all-in, to go for a fast Twilight Council into really fast Blink. These early Blink Stalkers, they trade so well early on, and they just do so well when it comes to defending against Roach-based all-ins. Whether it's like a Queen Walk, whether it's a German Taxi, that is the ideal, just because you're so cost efficient with what little units you have. And with that, MaxPax does extend his lead. And now, I'm getting a bit of deja vu. Once again, we're getting into Game 3. It's going to be Ghost River as game number 3. Oh boy. We'll see how we approach this. Once again, there's no Rich 15 Gas Geyser base like on Crimson Courts, but we've seen a lot of Roach all-ins on this map, and I would not be surprised if we see that again. Here we go. As spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ghost River, we have our German Zerg player. The blue Zerg representing Shopify Rebellion down in this series. He needs to fight back here and now to have a chance at the ace match. The pressure is on. It is Lambo. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Danish Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Storm Gaming. One game away from winning it all and taking the entire series and the tournament. It is MaxPax. Here we go. Now, the big feature here of Ghost River is the rush distance. The rush distance by ground is very short. It's like a screen and a half from natural to natural. Doesn't take long at all to get across the map. As a result, we've seen a lot of roach-based all-ins and a lot of aggression from the side of Zerg. Likewise, I believe the last time we saw MaxPax on this map, he went for Glaive Adept. He opened up Glaive Adept into Dark Shrine, into those DTs. So I'm curious if MaxPax does the same, as he did do the same build on Crimson Court as well. I'm referring to the fast Twilight Council to Blink. We saw that mirrored from his series against Su and the series against Lambo. But in general, yeah, these games have been quite fast. we've been getting some really fast games here, really aggressive plays from both Lambo and MaxPax. Cybercore is on the way. Heading into our standard opener of choice. Likewise, Lambo forced to take the unnatural natural. We'll try to keep an eye on the gases, on the Roach Warren timing of our Zerg player. Likewise, I'm curious when it comes to the tech of choice. This pylon is thrown down a little bit closer to the main base instead of further away. This could be a Twilight Council opener. It could still be Stargate, don't get me wrong. But it is a little bit closer to the main base, more so than in the past. We'll see if it does mean anything. Warp Gate is being researched. We don't delay it. And there it is. There's the Twilight Council. Again, the pylon was suspicious. And of course, we didn't delay Warp Gate. So this looks like, yeah, the same build. It looks like 4-gate Glaive Adept. I say it looks like MaxPax. No, there we go. He pulls out. I was going to say he hasn't pulled out yet, but he does pull out a gas. So 4 and 4. This should be Glaives. Now, if you remember, in his series against Su, MaxPax eventually pulled back in because he went Glaive Adept plus a Dark Shrine into DTs. So if he pulls back in, that could be for a higher form of tech to commit even further. For now, it should just be 4-gate Glaives. There's the Gateway Explosion. Again, we're going for a delayed Robo. It looks like the same build. Again, I'm just... The deja vu is crazy. I feel like we're going to be going for the Robo back into gases, but we'll see. Meanwhile, early Roach Warren by Lambo. Very early, actually. 3-minute 30, even less. My god. And with that, we're going to be able to get into fast Roaches and Ravagers. Robo has been thrown down. We should be moving out with our first wave of Adepts first, followed by the Prism. Oh, and we're doubling down. Okay, we are pulling back into gas, but not for what I thought. So we throw down 2 more gateways. It's going to be a 2-base all-in. It is 6-gate Glaive Adepts, not 4. Oh boy, so I heard you like Glaive Adepts, because we're going to get even more than normal. The Glaive Adepts are amassing. This could also still lead into a Dark Shrine as well, but for now, 6-gate Glaive Adepts. We are moving. Our Prism is on the way. Now again, thankfully, because of Lambo's response, he already has Roaches in production. So we threaten a Shade. Prism is coming out. Here come those Adepts. So far, we only revealed 4 to the Overlord. So Lambo still doesn't know how committed MaxPax is. Lambo is still unaware. Lambo, he's droning! Now is not the time! Oh god. Lambo is droning up. Again, doesn't realize that he's up against a Protoss that's all in. Prism is on the way. Lambo supply blocks, has 3 Overlords in production, will soon break out. Here we go, 6 Adepts at a time. We have arrived. Lambo did just drone as well. We're diving on the Queens. We get 1. We're gonna get 2. Good juggling as well from MaxPax. Avoids those queens. Denies any kind of mining here at the third base, and the Adepts we're getting out of hand. We're getting out of control. We get another queen, another two, another three. Oh my god, almost every single queen going to be falling here. Massive warping into the main. That one queen is not going to be enough. And these Adepts we're getting out of hand. We're getting out of control. The juggling from MaxPax once again saving those Adepts. We shade into the natural. So far we haven't killed too many drones, but we have denied a lot of mining time. And drones are finally going down. We did catch a lot of Adepts though. A lot of Adepts did fall. Very nice catch there by Lambo. As MaxPax is forced back. Can they get the final queen? Oh! And not quite. He settles for the drones. 7 drones go down. MaxPax going for his third base, starting up Immortal production back at home. Lambo's held. Lambo has held. Again, it was a big moment there to catch all those Adepts at the natural. Things were looking dire. And MaxPax does have the economic lead. To be fair, like, he's still in a good position. And how does Lambo respond? We're droning. We're droning up, we're going for a lair. It looks like Lambo, yeah, he wants to stabilize. Wants to settle into a mid-game. Into a longer game. Which means MaxPax, he's safe and sound back at her. Catches the tumor. Shaves off some wings. Lambo can't really be too active here. And MaxPax is still in control. Aye, aye, aye. And we're going up. We're setting up for a secondary push. Retain a lot of those Adepts. We have the Immortals as well. Lambo, he's droning, by the way. He's droning heavily. And now Lambo has a worker lead, but what about the army? Wiles do connect with the Prism. Spore pushes forward. Prism getting low. We only have 2 queens. We only have 2 queens, barely any anti-air. And we're breaking the third base. Again, Lambo has been droning. He hasn't been making an army. He wasn't ready for this. And here come the Adepts. You thought that we survived the Glaives? No, Papi. They're back. And we shade into the main. Drones are falling left and right. We're pushing towards the natural. The third base has fallen. And again, Lambo barely has an army. And against Immortals of all things. Vials do connect. We catch another queen. And even though it's only 2 Immortals, it's still gonna be enough here to break through the Roach army. We do focus. Oh, the juggling! We saved the Immortal! GG gets called. We snowball out of control, and MaxPax will take the series 3-0, becoming this week's ESL Open Cup Europe champion. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations here to MaxPax. My condolences to Lambo. He did a great job making it to the finals, but MaxPax did pop off. Did break through. Once again, I'm curious now, because for a very long time, MaxPax was a lot more standard. He was a lot more standard. He was a lot more passive and macro-oriented in PvZ. But his series against Lambo was very similar to his series against Su, where we never took a fourth. Like, it was always like 3 base all-ins or Twilight Council builds, just like hyper aggression from MaxPax against Lambo and Su. And I wonder if this is like more of a one-off thing, just to maybe it's something he's working on and he's kind of practicing these more aggressive builds, and this is going to be something that he incorporates, or if this is his new approach to PvZ. I'm curious. I need to see more. I need to see more. I'm very curious to see how MaxPax's approach to the PvZ matchup is changing over time. Because, yeah, these were fast games. These were very fast games. GG, well played. Congratulations to MaxPax. My condolences to Lambo. And that is MaxPax becoming this week's European and America's champion. Back to back. Oh, boy. Also, I'm really curious about the bracket. One moment. I'm very curious about the bracket here. Because I heard someone say earlier that apparently Solar played? Question mark? Apparently, for one of the first times Solar did stay up. So I'm curious if that's the case. One moment as we switch our scenes over. And bam. Okay. From the top. From the top. Who did we have? Solar. Yes, Solar did play. Who knocked him out? We have MaxPax from the top. He took down Geralt. Took down Hero Marine as well. This is the half of the bracket that we were focusing on. So MaxPax took down Geralt. Hero Marine took him down, and then we saw the finals. Meanwhile, Solar, okay, he worked his way through the lower half of the bracket, and he met his end at the hands of Lambo. That is impressive. I mean, Solar was playing at a ping disadvantage, but still, very impressive stuff there from Lambo to bring Solar down in the semis. Yeah, Lambo having a solid run himself. 2-0'd Wayne, 2-0'd Solar. Went down to MaxPax at the end, but, I mean, MaxPax's PvZ is looking very solid. And of course, MaxPax taking the entire tournament without dropping a single map here. Clem was suspiciously absent. Clem was not traveling. And yeah, for whatever reason today, Clem did not participate in ESL Europe or ESL Americas, even though he usually does. So, you know, maybe something came up, you know, maybe there's something else going on. Regardless, hope he's okay. Hope there was nothing like serious happening or anything like that. But yeah, in Clem's absence, it was MaxPax who reigned supreme. We spoke about it earlier when it comes to the Americas Weekly, how a lot of the Koreans were traveling. That's why they weren't partaking this week. And the same can be said in the European region. Remember, Spirit was traveling, Skillus was traveling. That's why they're not here, because Skillus and Spirit were in China, and they were traveling back home. So that is why they're missing. And of course, Raynor, he's not in Europe at the moment. So GG, well played. But with that, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. We do appreciate it. Again, we were just catching up today with all the ESL Open Cups that we missed out on this week. We didn't have a live broadcast to go over. So just making up for it with these replay casts. And I do miss casting ESL Americas. I haven't casted it live in like 2 months. And I feel a little bit out of the loop now when it comes, because that's like my weekly dose of like MaxPax and Clem is ESL Americas. So I'll try to cast it live next week. I'll try my best. I'll do my best to cast it live. I say I'll try my best just because this weekend is going to be really intense. If you are unsatiated, if you want some more StarCraft, this weekend is going to be jam-packed full of StarCraft. We have World Team League, we have KSL, we have MSO, we have the Logic Games, we have Sparkling Tuna Cup. We have a lot of StarCraft. We have, what is it? I think 6 broadcasts between 2 days. Yeah, 6 broadcasts throughout Saturday and Sunday, so it's going to be a very, very busy weekend for us. We have World Team League tomorrow on Friday as well, so look forward to it. A lot of content here on the CranKy Ducklings over the weekend. And DreamHack Dallas is right around the corner. DreamHack Dallas, it's in just over a week. It's in like 8 days, which is crazy, by the way. But yes, DreamHack Dallas is coming up on us. I don't think we're going to be the B stream, unfortunately. We haven't, to be fair, we haven't been the B stream for a couple of years now for DreamHack events. But we will do our best to be like a C or D stream, to be a side stream for the open bracket. So we'll see what happens there. We'll reach out, and more often than not, you know, we're able to at least cover the open stage for like day 1 and day 2. So we'll try our best to be involved in some way with DreamHack. Otherwise, enjoy. It's going to be a great event. There's going to be a lot of StarCraft going on. A big offline event. We just had Stars War 11, but this is going to be even bigger here with players traveling from Europe, from South Korea, from Asia, from the Americas, all together for our season finals. The EPT Spring. Look forward to it. Do look forward to it. Oh, hello, Lunacy. Oh, annyeong haseyo. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you had a great time. Thank you. Thank you. Again, we're done for tonight. It's been a pretty long broadcast. 4 hours. Not bad. And stick around. We're going to be giving another StarCraft streamer a raid. Not too sure who. We'll see who's live right now. Wardy's hosting his own event. Rex is... It looks like Rex is casting GSL in Taiwanese. We have Monsieur Sadsack himself. Who else do we have? We have Code Bar. I don't recognize many other people. So, yeah, I guess we'll give some love to Monsieur Sadsack. Otherwise, give him some love, give him support. We'll see you guys tomorrow for World Team League, for the return of WTL. It's going to be a great time. Otherwise, hasta luego. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Ciao. Papi, ciao. See you next time. See you next time.